position. So Tadasana. Hands by your side, shoulders back and chest is lifted. Bring up all your attention to this work today and let's connect the breath. Feet together, gaze forward, deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, pull up, breathe in. Just want you to bring your breath all the way down to the lungs and breathe out through the back. Inhale and exhale. Fantastic. Good job. So brings the arm to praise. Let's find out Ujjayi breath. So we're going to breathe deeply, but take your time, okay? In that breath, I want you to connect all of your body around the back, the shoulders. Let's take a deep breath in again. So inhale, chest lifted, exhale. Good job. Bring 2 index fingers together, arms lift up, gaze forward, spine nice and long. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently press your foot down to the floor. Again, inhale. Exhale. Stretching from the side to side. So again, come to the right side. So just lean to the right side. Push your left foot hip up. And to the other side. Good. Very gentle movement on your hip, guys. So just extend those elbows. Keep your arms near your ears. The biceps close to your ears. And then side to side. One more time. And to the other side. Good job. Breathe this arm back. Lift your shoulder. Chest is lifted and then you pull your arms to the back. Feet together. Gently coming forward, tip hinge from hip. Slight bending through the knees. Your arms lifted up. Eye gaze to the floor. Deep breath in through the belly. Lift it up. Fantastic. Let's come forward one more time, and this time a little bit deeper. Bend your knees slightly, okay? So you need to bend your knees if you need to. And start to feel gentle pressure on your hamstring. Standing up. Beautiful. Release this arm. Take arms right, nice and long. Lift up the shoulder blades. Your arms align with your shoulder. Alright? And circle your arms. So we're going to drop low and then come forward. And then lift and back. So we are feeling that stretch through the shoulder blades. So inhale. And exhale, drop. Good job. So we do that rotation again, but come back to center. I'm going to rotate from the back. So we're going to drop low and then rotation from the back and then front. So inhale, exhale. One more time. So So the whole idea is to have a great rotation on your shoulders. Now keep the hands out, okay? And just move your fingers up towards the ceiling and push your palm to the side, and that stretches your forearms, okay? And then gently bring your fingertips towards the floor, so you're pointing down, and that's going to stretch your wrist. So stretch your forearms, push your palm to the side, keep your arms nice and long, and then stretch it down. So we're stretching wrist, good. And then just one more movement, rotation of your ankles, sorry, your wrist. So you're going to rotate the wrist front to back, and then rotate your wrist from other side. So energy travels to those fingers, okay? Good. Now take your hands down and relax. Roll your shoulders. Hope you guys are okay, yeah? So this was just a little stretch, passing energy through our arms, fingers, shoulders, okay? So we're going to move into more on the legs. So on the legs, we're coming down. Option here is you can take your feet slightly outside, okay? Underneath your hip, or you can keep them together. Mostly pregnancy options is this, or sometimes if you have tight hip joints, it's good. Otherwise, you can keep your feet together. So now try matching your both big toes together. So your alignment from the bottom to the top is going to be a perfect, nice, tall body. Now right here, we are coming down to our flat back, okay? So to bring your arms, lift up towards the ceiling, palms facing front, and then we're going to tip forward. So easy tip forward, just like what we did earlier. Bend your knee slightly, measure from the side. Bend your knee slightly as you come down, connect your hamstring. Bring your both hands onto your thigh, and then lift up your tailbone and make your back flat. Here you want to bring up that attention to your hamstring. And if you are feeling comfortable, you can bring your hands onto your shin. Eye gaze to the floor. Shoulders back. And eye gaze right down, straight down to the floor. Good job. Bringing up easy, lift up. Nice and tall. And then let's take a deep breath into Tadasana. Hope you're okay so far. Just a little stretching on the legs. And we're going to come down to seated position. So when you're ready, your own time, just come down and take a sit. I'm going to check on the message if there's anything you want to say. All right, no problem, guys. So good. I'm going to open the chain. All right, so take a sit. As you sit down to the floor, comfortable cross-legged. Okay, if you need, you can just bring up a cushion, all right, to raise up and just feel comfortable, because it's your own pace, own time, and you just don't want to be kind of pushing too hard if you don't feel like it. That's okay, yeah? So we always have our own options on way of doing things. So as you've seated comfortably, all right, so you're going to just stretch the upper lower back. So bring the arms up to the top and then come slightly forward halfway. You can stop here if you're a beginner, if you're new, or if you have any injuries on your lower back, okay? And if you're with me, you can gently come down and bring your fingertips towards the ground. So you touch the floor. And then relax your shoulders here. Feeling a gentle mild pulling from the lower back. Gentle breath. It's going to help you to relax your muscles. while you're stretching. Bring the softness to your head. Forehead relax. Beautiful. And we have a dynamic movement. Bring up hands halfway up. Hold them with the index fingers pointing forwards. And we're going to rotate from the right side. So we're going to rotate from the right side. Very gentle rotate, not a huge one, because you want to keep your knee down, okay? And then rotation to the direction, and you hold to center. Alright? We're going to opposite direction. Same thing. So remember, I said we're not going really deep. I mean, some people are very, very flexible, that's fine. So you want to just rotation, very, very mild, and keep the knees down, okay? So one more time, right side. Inhale, connect the breath. And come back. And the other side. Feel that on the rib cage. It's like it's opening it up. Beautiful. Bring your hands down to the side. Take your right leg, cross your left. Okay, here's the option. You can keep the bottom leg bent, which is your left leg, or you can extend it, alright? And then you can bring your left arm cross, okay? Or you can hug, alright? So rotation from your upper body, so just want you to gently rotate to the right side. Bring your right hand to the floor. So gently push and lift your chest and look towards your right shoulder. Good. Bring it down, and we switch legs. Same thing, just a switching leg, okay? So we go a little bit quicker, and then because we want to do more stretch. So you can take same thing, okay? You can follow me, or you can take your options. Lift and turn. Fantastic. Rotation is a little bit loosen up, take your leg down, and come into tabletop position. As you know, tabletop position is we're going to focus on a great stretch on the shoulders and the neck, so that we can move into our sun salutations later, which is the great movement for your posture. Alright? So, in your tabletop position, just want you to lift up your chin up towards the ceiling, arch your back, tuck your tailbone. As you breathe in, press the palm to the floor, breathe out, open round through the back. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Alright, taking it up to neutral position, so your back is straight, long, nice spine. Okay, from here we're going to go into wide knee. Alright, seated, just to child pose. Wide knee child pose, extend your arms forward and relax. Good, so opening up hip, press the knee outside. And just gently breathe in here. Fingertips soft to the floor. Just do what you want to do right here. You might want to just wiggle side to side. You're going to take a deep breath in. Press your forearms more towards the floor. Spread those fingers, and perhaps you want to move your fingers. Good. I'm feeling nice and stretched through the shoulders, the lats, and the arms. back into tabletop position. So just come back, bring your knees underneath your hip, and we're going to stretch hamstring, okay? So right here, just want you to take your right leg between your hands. So you can take your right leg between your hands. Keep your left knee down, okay? So right here, we're going to focus on a hip flexor and hamstring. So just want you to drop your hip low, push your knee forward, keep your hands down, or you can bring your hands onto your knee. Look ahead, straight, and stretching your hip flexor. You should be feeling it really nice through your glutes and your hip. Lift your chest, and then right here we're coming down into hamstring stretch. So just adjust your position, push yourself back, extend your front leg. So you can lower down and extend the front knee and stretch the hamstring. Good. You can take your hands down to come a little bit lower. Lift the toes up towards the ceiling. This will give you a full stretch. Engages more your muscles on your hamstring. Good. Come back into the lunge and then reset back to your position. We're going to switch legs. Same thing on the other leg, okay? So take your left foot. And when you're ready, untuck your toes, right? And then push your knee forward. And then extend your back. Now be careful how much you're pulling, because if I can tell you, last week I pulled so much and my hamstring was sore for a good few days. It was a very weird pain that I had. So just be careful, okay? You don't want to jeopardize too much. Make sure your hips square and the shoulders and chest follow the knee, yeah? Good. And when you're ready, into hamstring stretch. Again, just allow your body as much as it needs. And keeping your active breath throughout this movement. Good job. Back to neutral and then back to your setting position. So you can take your hands down and then big knee down. Good job. And we're going to come back down to the choppers. So into choppers, this time it's not a wide knee, it's just literally a knee line with your hip. And now we're going to do some dynamic movement, okay? So just want you to keep your hands lining the shoulders. Take an inhale, come forward, halfway down, exhale, push back. Okay? You ready? Let's go. Inhale, just halfway down, bend the elbow slightly, squeeze your butt, exhale back. Now each time when you come, you're going to bend your elbow more, okay? So you're coming more lower to the floor. So you're going to do 3 more times, alright? So inhale, a little bit lower this time. Exhale, push back. Couple more times. Last one. Beautiful. Right, coming to the tabletop, and we're going to go into our first downward facing dog. Just be kind to yourself if you've never done it before, if you're new. If you're regular, you know. Tuck your toes. I just want you to come with the bending knees first, okay? So as you push your hip back, so your knees are slightly bent. So just want you to focus on a little bit more stretch. So you're just going to stretch it with the bending knees, alright? Just do what you want to do here right now. You don't have to lift your butt so high, unless you're fully ready. So that's okay. This movement is great. It's circulating energies to your ankle, your calf, your knee. So all these joints, okay? Good job. When you're ready, you can make a little bit static and push your hips all the way up and then gently press your palm to the floor and start it to build up your downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in through the belly right here. As you breathe out, push the palm more towards the floor. Adjust it if you need to, okay? Right, good job. A little bit more stretching here. So the stretch is going to be just lifting your right leg up and then open hip. Alright? And then take it down. Good job. Switch leg. So lift your left leg up, open your hip. You don't have to go all the way up just yet. And bring it down. Fantastic. Good job, guys. Push your palm more into your downward dog. And then right here, we're going to do a little bit more paddling. You also can actually move your hips side to side. Alright? Whatever best for you. Good. Keep your abs engaged through this move. And we're going to come down into plank. So come into static downward dog. And then roll your spine into high plank. Back straight. You don't want to keep your butt up, butt down, or not even too low. Just here, drop your knees. Untuck your toes, and then down to halfway to crocodile. And then lift just a little bit into cobra. So feel that beautiful stretch on your back, lower back. And then from here, we're going to go back into down dog. So downwards dog again. Fabulous. All right. So we do a couple more times, exactly the same, okay? So let's come. Drop the knees. Halfway down. All the way. Halfway up. Tuck toes. Into down dog. Good. One more time. With a little bit more strength in here, okay? So focus, just listen, you can just listen, you can do the same, or you can come with me for next work, okay? So we're gonna come into plank. You can drop your knees if you need that option, okay? Otherwise, keep it up. We're going to count 5 counts to get down to the floor, to crocodile. So 5 counts means really slow, it's gonna be more challenging. So if you're ready, you can come with the knees up or knees down, okay? So I'm going to show you with the knees down. So I'm going to count 5. Untuck your toes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch. And then quick push up all the way or halfway. Tuck toes. Hips back. Fabulous. 2 more times. Come down. Strength. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Nice. Tuck toes, hips back. Last time. Let's do it. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Good job. Tuck your toes and hips back. Good job, guys. Just drop your knees down and come into a child pose. So in the child pose, well, I'm just going to go through with you just a little bit. So now we're going to move into a little bit more power. So we're going to jump into hinge squats. You don't have to jump, okay? You can do without the jump, okay? The first one I'll show you without the jump. And then after that, we're going to do 4 more times with the jump. In between, we're going to still doing our chaturanga, okay? So here we are in child pose. Come into the tabletop. Lift the knee to high plank. So I'm going to walk forward to show you. But walking forward, I'm going to take my foot outside my hand. So my knee pushes out for squat. So watch this. Right foot, left foot into hinge squat. Yeah? Back straight, hips low, knees high. And if you're not able to get that low, you can come up high, okay? Take your hands down, all right? Step back into plank. Good. Low, come down, breathe, and then a lift. Squeeze it up, tuck your toes into down dog. Fabulous. Now we're going to do 4 of them, okay? You can take the first option, okay? Or you can come with me. Come to plank. You guys ready? So from here, brace your abs, jump into squat. Good. Take your hands down, jump back, low, and up, and then back. Did you get that? All right, we've got 3 more times. Ready? Let's go. Hold, out, land side. Take it down, push back. And pushing up. Good work. Let's go one more time. Beautiful. Come down to high plank, drop your knees into child pose, relax. I'm going to put them together, okay? So this is how it becomes more power. So we're going to do our chaturanga, the plank with the 5 counts down. And then we're also going to add the jump, okay? If you guys are okay with it, we're going to do only 5 times, okay? For today, let's do it shorter, so we don't have to jeopardize it, okay? So follow me from your child pose. All right, this is more energetic movement, okay? Now right here, come down into plank, high plank, knees down, wrap. 5 counts down, okay? Shift your weights forward. Ready? Pressure pumps to the floor, hold pump, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up, tuck your toes, and then hips back. Roll into plank, yeah? And then hinge a jump. Ready? Then do squats with the jump, okay? Ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, jump. Good. Push the knee out, open through your hip. Feel that. Beautiful. Work through your glutes and your inner thigh. Drop your hands down. Bring that leg back. Down. And then extend those both arms, elbows, hips back. Good. All right. Let's go. Round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. Time for energy. Squeeze the butt. And back. 3 more times. You got this, right? Let's go. Push. Come forward. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do that with me. 2 more times. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back flat, really nice and long. Breathe in. Hands down. You can dive in straight away. Last time. You ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Fantastic. Back to flat back and drop the knees into trunk pose. Well done. Beautiful work, guys. Fantastic. We're going to now do a smooth transition to a standing strength, okay? A lot of upper body work done. Coming to tabletop and take your right foot in between your hand. All right? And then bring your both arms lifted and stretch and open up. Open the front, okay? And then squeeze and make a big arch of the back. Both hands down and then switch leg. Now when you switch leg, we're going to do a little bit more from this side, okay? So arms lifted up. Good work. If it's your left leg, that makes sense because I've just done my right. But even if you're on your right leg, doesn't matter. You can just switch leg, okay? So I would like you to, from here, take your both hands down, lift up the bottom knee, okay? And then drop your heel down, the whole ankle down, okay? Blade of your foot, okay? Lift it up into warrior one. So you can now drop your whole foot to the floor and find your stability from the base foot, okay? Good. And then when you're ready, just turn your body to the front, gauge forward first of all, just hands to the side, and then bring your palms towards the floor. And then look, push your knee, right knee, and look towards the right side. Or even left knee, it doesn't matter, okay? Because I think I'm not mirroring because it's on the reverse camera, but this is actually my left hand, and I think you guys also see the same. All right, good. Reverse warrior, so take your hand to the thigh, and then bring that arm up. Now the reverse warrior, also called sun warrior. Some people know this as sun warrior, is a modern name. All right, and it's actually reverse. So we are stretching right here. Keep pressing through your heel, the left foot, fingers spread, the toes, okay? And then you press the balls of your foot, and then bring that weight to your heels. All right? You got it. When you do it, you know exactly what I'm saying. Good, back to your warrior. Fantastic. Now we're going to do extended warrior. So push and then extend. Good job. Look up. Fantastic. And then bring the hand back. Bring your hand, both hands down to the floor. Turn your foot and then come back to the first position we started with. You can drop your knees if you want to. All right. We're going to do the same thing, just the other side, all right? So if you were leading right, do the leading on the left. Take your other foot forward, all right? Lift up the back knee, the bottom knee. Come into warrior, drop your foot down into warrior, okay? So there it is. So you should be on your other leg, yeah? Open up to warrior two. Okay, and we aim for that position to be strong. So just watch your line of your both legs. One shouldn't be forward or back. They should be just literally lined up. So your position should be like this. All right, reverse warrior. Let's go with this here, right there. Look up. Press a little bit more. Down, fantastic, lovely move. Into extended warrior, push, and then up. Remember what you want to focus is to make sure your shoulder is not falling forward, just to lift that, and you can feel the tension on your upper back because you are actually stretching and opening. These muscles are tight, and this is why warriors are really good to help you opening up more. All right. So, where was I? Right here. So come back into your first position. Take your hand down, turn your body, and then back to position. Into child pose. Fabulous. Good work, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Alright, come onto your back into flat in tabletop position. Alright, and we're going to come into seated. Oh, sorry, not seated, guys. I've got a quad stretch for you, not through seated. It's a slightly different one. Alright, listen very carefully. You can keep these positions. I'm going to give you option 1, option 2, okay? You might have option 3. Right here. So, you're going to take your right foot outside your hand, outside, okay? So your elbows in, okay? There's a reason for it. And then I want you to just rotate your front foot. Just push that. So the blade of your foot is down, and then you slide your back leg a little bit more, okay? You got it? Good. This is your option 1, all right? Option 2, you lift your right hand and bring it back and the shoulders lift up. Okay, that's your option 2. So you can stay in option 1 or option 2. And the final thing, if you want to do it, okay, use your hand to lift up your other foot. Gently just hold. You can feel that deep in through the quad stretch. Alright? Don't force it. Because here, right here, what you can see on the screen, I am feeling a lot on my quad. If I put anything more, I might actually pull my muscle, so I wouldn't go anything more than that. But what I will focus is on the breath and then rolling shoulders back. Look up. Good. Take it down gently, guys. Bring your hand back inside your foot, yeah? And then take it back. Good, you got that. This is just one basic one where we'll go into more detail probably next week, not today, okay? So do the same thing on the other leg, all right? Take the left foot outside. If you need to, use your hand to bring your foot forward, okay? So that's our option 1. Option 2, we're going to lift the hand. We're going to place it on the back, just literally on your tailbone, okay? And then option 3 is to gently pull that leg, rub it, and then hold. You can actually also come up slightly more through your upper body, but now can you focus on twisting a little bit more from shoulders, lift up, chest, look over your shoulder. Take that back foot down when you're ready. And then back to your position into child pose. Hope you liked it, yeah? A little bit different, isn't it? Deep breath in, stretching here. Awesome. Beautiful, guys. So right now, a bit glute stretch. So come and take a sit on the mat, and then take your right leg, so left leg up and a right leg onto the left. This is for glutes, okay? So you can place it like this. You can take both hands at the back, all right? Now here's flexibility if you need it. If you are a beginner, you can extend your left leg a little bit more, and that's reduce pressure here. If you're a regular yogi, you can bring your heel more close and you can engage more. Now take that big toe pointing towards your shin. Gentle breath. In and out. And then take a deep breath this time now. Bring that big toe more as you breathe out. And then press your knee out. Relax through the shoulders. Good job. Beautiful. All right, release it. We've just focused on just 3 big breaths on this one. So just switching side. I've got something neat for you guys today, okay? All right, remember options, yeah? Take it. Let's do it. Nice. All right, unfold and come down to downward facing dog. So come into tabletop to downward facing dog, all right? Onto downward facing dog, we're going to do a dolphin pose. Only if you're comfortable with it, okay? Step one, bend your knees. Step two, bend your elbow one at a time. And then you are in your position. Step three, just extend your knee gently and drop your head lower. And that's your dolphin pose. Now you can do downward facing dog, it's fine. But the dolphin pose is a little bit more flexibility for your joints. So you can feel that shoulder. Still relax your head down if you can. Sometimes it can be a little bit intense. And then on to coming back, okay? We're going to just reverse. Bend your knees. Lift your one elbow off the floor. And then the second elbow. And then push into down dog. Does it make sense? Yeah? You can adjust your hand for your downward facing dog. Good. Come down to plank. Fantastic. Drop your knees into child pose. That was good, guys. Really, I'm surprised actually, quite surprised that the time has gone really quick. I think we were very much focusing on that core jumping, yeah? The Hindu pose. So, hope this is all good, but just come and sit down and we're going to do about, this time, 2 minutes on our breathing exercise. 2 minutes on a breathing exercise. So just 2 minutes, this is to end our meditations and our yoga session today, all right? So, if you're with me, I'm going to time it. What I need you to do is to relax your hands onto your knees or here, or if you remember here, okay? Any position you feel. Just want you to really aim to focus on a deep breath. So you pull oxygen in and you release it. So aim for count 5. So same 5 counts in and out, and you'll see the difference. In gets harder, out gets easier. So be focused that not to go too fast on your out breath. Keep that same timing. Okay? Let's do it. Let's go. Well done, guys. That was our 2 minutes of breathing exercise. So I hope you enjoyed that, yeah? I absolutely loved it. So that's all about your Sunday yoga with Lasurya. Namaste. I wish you guys have a lovely day.